I'm living in this small village called Christiania in Copenhagen, Denmark, and we are like a small village inside of Copenhagen, and I live in one of the most alternative areas where, for example, we don't have flush and go toilets. We have compost toilets in the whole area. We are not connected to the big sewer system, so we have like our own small sieve cleaning from the water from our taps. So just this for me makes my life more simple and more in contact, because every time I have to put something in my sink I have to think about it, because it goes directly into the small lake down here where the children are playing. So I live among big trees and in the middle of the city, so it's this really door-to-door struggle with seeing what your impact is. And also here in Christiania, we kind of sort our garbage a lot more, where normally out in Copenhagen you would have 4 different garbage cans at your station. We have, I think, 9 now, so you can separate everything from hard plastic to paper to carton to electricity to batteries, and it's super nice to be a part of a community where you actually think about it, and where you are forced to think about it because they help you. You know, they put guidelines up, and it's like, oh, why should I not sort my garbage now where I have the possibility to do it, you know? I live more in contact with the nature and the planet than most other people do, and for me it's normal to take care of what I put in my trash and how I use my toilet. If you're living in a city where there's a lot of focus on sustainability, green gardens, sort your garbage, and these small things in your daily life, use less water, then of course you are aware of it. But if you live in a big city where nobody talks about it, there is not garbage sorting, then it's not normal for you to do it. So I think in Copenhagen maybe we are a bit more aware, because I don't know, we're maybe a little competitive people. So for example, last year there was this big competition in all the newspaper about city apartment gardening, you know? And then all of a sudden you could see that the Copenhagen people really took pride in, I made my garden in my small one-room apartment. and then all of a sudden it became something to have a city garden, you know? And when we do it like that in Denmark, people become aware.
I think that people can be lazy, so the city can always do a bit more to make people less lazy, like making maybe more of these depots like available. I mean, even when it comes to small things like the canals, for example, people are throwing kind of everything in, and like I want to swim in the canals. Even things like that, I'm thinking like, oh, I don't want to put stuff in the water. I would like to say that I'm optimistic, along with everyone else, but I guess for the next like 25 years, we'll see how fast or slow it's going to move. Like in 25 years from now, I think it's either going to be that everyone's jumped onto it and is trying to do these things. Yeah, it is very slow, and the thing is that some European countries that are really not aware of these sort of things, like whether it's recycling, whether it's like agriculture and like meat culture. Some countries they don't understand the idea of people being vegetarian. This is like completely absurd.
It's a cafe, and it originates from 2011, and it's built purely of second-hand material. It's basically 4 containers, sea containers, put together, open up, and with another kitchen also in a container, and then it was put here in one day. So what we do is we have solar panels, which we use for our own electricity, and we have a charging point for electric boats. You can come over and charge their battery for free, and then they can go again. It's hard because we try to recycle as much, and we try to separate garbage as much, but when it gets really, really busy, often it's almost impossible to stay at those focus points. I'm a little bit pessimistic, to be fairly honest, but because I don't think there's enough, people don't know enough about it, so people are more using public transport, and less using the car in the city to contribute to sustainability. Yeah, I do try to avoid single-use plastics, and I don't eat meat, and I try to fly less since about a year. I haven't flown since a year. I think that's a really large pollution as well. But furthermore, I wouldn't say I'm extremely sustainable. I'm just aware of how bad some things are.